Hello and welcome to the sixth exciting installment of GoldenEye 007 for the Nintendo Wii. Last time we met with an old friend in his nightclub asking where a guy might go if he wanted to buy an EMP-hardened helicopter. He told us to go to Dubai before one of his waitresses gave him some criticism on how he runs an establishment.
MI6 to 007. Begin secure transmission. We've identified the woman who murdered Zhukovsky as Xenia Onatop. She's ex-Russian military, assigned to General Orumov during the Russian invasion of Georgia. The two of them entered Dubai last night on false passports, presumably to attend the annual military arms fair, featuring a demonstration of a brand new EMP-hardened helicopter. Your mission is to make sure that helicopter doesn't fall into Orumov's hands. Your contact at the Dubai Arms Fair is Sky Briggs. And one last thing, James. I know how you must feel about Orumov killing 006. But until we know more about the Janus Group, Orumov is worth more to us alive than dead. MI6 out.
And there was the briefing. I don't believe there was a Sky Briggs in the original GoldenEye, but whatever. Here is the carrier. It's the frigate mission from the original GoldenEye. Our objectives are to meet with Sky Briggs, rescue all the hostages, and disarm the explosive charges. Pretty much exactly the same as the last one. And there's beautiful Dubai. If you read that one thread in GBS, though, then you would know Dubai is not all that great. To put it lightly.
Please, sir. Stop there. Arms out, please. Thank you, sir. Yes, he's right here. Yes, sir. Mr. Briggs is waiting for you at the top of the stairs, sir. Have a good evening.
Yeah, that's right, because we're James Bond. Take a look at those helicopters. It means serious business here in the Dubai Arms Fair. It's pretty packed, too. Sky Briggs is waiting for us at the top of these stairs. But you know what? We're James Bond. I'm just gonna go straight up the middle. Hey there, fella.
Bond. James Bond, Sky Briggs, head of security. Let's take a hike. I'll show you around. Now, I know your boss is worried about them Ruskies waltzing off with that EMP-hardened chopper. But I gotta tell you, no how, no way. My boys here are doing a hell of a job. You'd have to be insane to pull off a heist here with all this firepower. If it moves, we'll kill it. By the way, see anything you like, I can probably swing a professional discount. Anyways, I want to introduce you to the pilots. They used to work for Blackwater, flying Cobras between Kandahar and Kabul. That chopper could not be in safer hands. Incoming!
Sky Briggs didn't last very long, did he? Apparently Orumov had his own men in the arms fair, and he probably expected us coming. Sucks about him. There's nothing in this room, I'm just showing that off. And we're thrust right into the middle of it right away. Big firefight right here in the arms fair, not the safest place to have a firefight. Especially since we're pretty vastly outnumbered. There is one particular strategy you can do in this room. It's to shoot at the lights. It only works if there are people standing directly underneath it though, unlike that one time. It's actually not that useful, but it is a decent Bond move. You know, if you can actually line up the stars correctly. So here we are fighting up against a whole bunch of terrorists. They're right in the middle of the arms fair, and we just have our PP... whatever. Our gun. Right in here, that was a pair of Cygnus 9s. The amount of shots the lights take to fall down is exactly 3, but they have to go through their individual animations first before they can fall down. I'm going to take the left side room here. This is the most safest room to proceed. And right now we're going to hack this laptop. Because on the floor, you probably couldn't see it, but on the floor there's an auto turret. And if you hack that laptop, then you can program it to attack the terrorists rather than you. Its utility is arguable, but it works when it does. Checking back here because there's usually a guy waiting in that hallway for me. And I'm apparently deaf. Here's some really nice guns in here, but I'm just showing that you cannot have them. Cannot. Those glasses are bulletproof, and there he is. Sigma's 9 is a decent weapon, but I would have liked that Kalos even more. Just double checking to make sure everyone's dead, and hack this node. This will unlock the fence and allow you to continue. I mentioned earlier that this is the frigate mission from the first game, and we're not quite on the frigate just yet, but don't worry, we'll get there. In one piece, hopefully. I'm pretty sure somewhere along the way we picked up another Sigma's 9, but that one had a reflex sight. So we're carrying around 2 different versions of the same gun. There are 2 people hiding behind that post right there, and if you shoot off that top thing, then it's supposed to kill them, but I guess I missed. This one's not going so very super.
Taking up defense.
There are all sorts of different pathways that you can try here if you want to move on to the lower floor, and you will eventually have to. This is just what I prefer to do after all my test runs. It's not working very well for me though. I'm already halfway down my health. Right here I'm taking a pause. I'm pressing up on the D-pad to show in the lower left hand corner different modes of your gun. Every gun will have some kind of secondary function, but most of them are just what I showed off here. With the Sigma's 9, it's either fully automatic or burst, so it'll fire 3 bullets at once. According to my radar, there's some guys standing on the stairs on the other side, and there's more guys coming up. You gotta keep your eye on that radar, especially on the higher difficulty levels if you want to survive.
Take defensive positions!
This vantage point is safe for you, but it's not very good offensively. So eventually I just had to bite the bullet, literally, if I wanted to take out any more guys. Jeez. Now the way forward is that way, and I want to take this bargain. The bargain is this game's RCP-90, but with a slightly smaller clip. And over here is body armor. This is the only body armor that you're going to find until the very end of the level, so you gotta make this count. Right over there is the actual frigate. Apparently we're carrying metal on us. Let's head down here and take a look at the beautiful skyline over Dubai. And we're moving on to the ship. But very suddenly, they know we're here, but very suddenly, it is no longer run and gun, it is stealth. There's some guys over there, and there's an auto turret mounted on the ceiling. You can see its laser. You could turn right here and try to make your way through that way, but let's not. That's dumb. Don't forget to put on the silencer, right? Taking a much sneakier path, and this will take us right next to that laptop. You know what this is gonna do?
Enemy contact!
There are 4 people in that room, so once you see that gun fire 4 times, then you know you're good. You can walk right in front of it and it won't shoot at you. Don't know how it's so selective. Be very careful in this kind of part.
Charges here. 5-5. Arm the charges.
Gotta be very quick because that guy will notice soon. Onto the deck. And right over here is 2 more guys. Right next to an explosive barrel. Why not?
Here's some.
That's right. We're James Bond. First of, I think, 5 bombs. Moving right along here with the frigate, just down this ladder.
Seal that exit! Grab the hatch! Seal it! Now!
So apparently we're not going that way. That's okay, there's more than one way down. It's this ladder.
Be quiet.
Uh-oh.
Or I'll shoot you.
Didn't the objective say something about hostages? Better fix that. Hell yeah. Want his gun.
Thank you. But you've got to know. They're planning to blow up the ship.
Stay here. Help is on the way.
Well, thanks for that bit of advice. Thought the bomb was decorative. Moving right along here. There are 2 guys here. The one right in front of you, you don't want to snipe yet because his friend in the distance will see it, so wait until he turns around. And this guy, you could snipe him, but why would you want to do that? That's much more effective. Very careful. Two more guys over here on the left. They're right next to an explosive barrel if you'd rather, but I'm going to take the stylish way out. According to our objective marker, there's an objective right here. Another bomb. Door opens up outward.
Shut up! Get down!
Now be very careful on this breach because there's an explosive barrel right there, and if you're too hasty, you can shoot that, and it'll get rid of the bad guys, definitely, but not really worth it, if you ask me.
Oh my god! Who are you? Please, don't kill me!
Stay here and keep your head down.
Once you rescue that guy and defuse that bomb, there's the barrel again. You can move right along with your objectives. I just wanted to note that there hasn't been a checkpoint yet. The last checkpoint was before the first hostage. Now we're in the engine room and suddenly it's in lockdown. I'm gonna melee this guy, just has. And here, there's another guy working on another bomb right on top of the engine. Take him out. And here you can actually hack the engine to release the pressure on its valves. That just leads to a lookout over the engine. You want to move on right over here. You could snipe these guys or you can nail them, doesn't really matter. This guy in the distance here can be annoying, depends on where he is. Not this time. But if he's facing you, if he's walking towards the room that you're in right now, then he could be trouble. That vented the pressure and released the lockdown. But we still have this to take care of. And there we are. Moving right along here, there's a door on the right.
Keep your hands where I can see them. Don't move.
You could hear some guys pissing about with one of their hostages, but you don't want to take it just yet, because if you screw up, like I said, you haven't gotten a checkpoint yet. So you want to go up ahead a little first to get that checkpoint. There's that barrel. That one's much easier to shoot.
God bless you, sir. Then we're going to kill us.
Wait here.
Now before we continue on, there's just a little something I want to show off. Just a glitch. A sound glitch in the game. Once you take care of these guys, turn around and just run as fast as you can. Move into the next room.
God bless you, sir. Then we're going to kill us.
Wait here.
The hostage clip and Bond's response play doesn't matter where in the ship you are, apparently, for the last one. So do what I did with those guys. There's another guy right here, want to pick him out. Before continuing on, there's two more guys right here. Now what I like to do if they're standing right next to each other like that is to snipe the one in the head, snipe the farthest one in the head first, and then melee the other guy before he realizes what's up. Switching over to the Vargan because I know it's about to get very messy once we lower this cargo lift. Time to run. 32. Auto aim. Well, I think just one guy over there, but right over here, as soon as you, well, shortly after you release the cargo lift, they're gonna blow up the wall next to the ship, on the ship, and a couple of guys are gonna start running through there. So hopefully you can treat my body armor real well. Oh geez, oh geez. In order for the radar to work, you have to either hear them or see them, but if you can't hear them or see them, then they won't show up on your radar, which makes it kind of difficult to work with if your enemies are being equally stealthy. And this isn't exactly the best. Ah, shit, grenade! This isn't exactly the best place to be in a huge firefight with all sorts of explosives all around you. Look at that. Oh, Eurocom. Well, hopefully that's it. Not really seeing anybody else. The music isn't that, hyper. So once that's dealt with, just press this button. Turn your left right away, because more guys are going to come through that door. Radar says yeah. Once that's all taken care of, we get to see Ormov pick off the helicopter. But the hell with that, we're James Bond. And with that, it's time to get the hell off this ship. Because Ormov is in a very powerfully equipped helicopter and he is shooting at us. Here's that checkpoint, and here is the only other body armor in the entire level. You are definitely going to need it because that helicopter means serious business. And there's fire, and there's loose live wires everywhere, there are explosions. The whole place is coming down around you. Gotta run, gotta run! But, unfortunately. So just for this one time only, here's what the loading screen looks like. Every time it loads up, there's going to give you a different piece of advice for the game. But enough of that. I think we have a real good shot this time. I think we really got a chance to get through. Screw all of them off in this helicopter. Just run. So yeah, you're gonna see that screen a whole lot. This time, though, I'm pretty sure this time. Oh jeez, missiles right, just flying through our hair. There's fire on our left, explosions on our right. Shit, we gotta go, The whole thing's just coming down all around us. Look at those wires, shit. Guys just dying and falling all over the place here. There's just one guy here who's absolutely determined to kill us. Just run. And that was the frigate. Mission time was just under 20 minutes. Time trial demands that you do it in 16, and that is why we won't be doing the time trials.